Thanks, guys. Jules, you again found your way to the top of our screen, mate. I'm not sure if you want to kick it off with these two.
Right, okay, age before beauty, as they say. Maybe a question for Max to kick off with. It's just been such a roller coaster season for you. So what was your reaction to getting picked? And just as a sort of follow up to that, what are you doing with your uni? Are you taking a break? Are you deferring? Or are you going to study while you're over there? Where's all that at?
I'll start off. I wouldn't say I was pretty surprised when I found out, especially coming off the back of a pretty big knee injury. So it was a bit of a shock to get the call, but I was cheering, so it was good. And with the uni, I'm taking a break off that for this semester. Defer for this semester and probably pick it back up next year.
So, Max, where are you in that sort of rehab and recovery process? Will you be right for that France game? What's the kind of timeline you can tell us?
I'm definitely at the back end of it. Probably only 3 more weeks. So I think I should be sweet for that first game.
And this time off, has it given you a chance to really reflect on just how whirlwind this 12 months has been? I mean, I'm guessing 12 months ago, you're probably still at Joey's going through a lot of final sort of months of school. You're now set to be on a plane to France. Has it all just sunk in yet?
Yeah, definitely. Gave me a lot of time to reflect, and it was just awesome just looking back at the season I've had and how quick things have moved, and then seeing myself and where I am now. It's just unreal.
Max, you said on the TV the other night you found out by yourself and then rang the folks. What did Wednesday night look like for you? Did you go out for a celebratory feed or was it straight to the airport?
Nah, just pretty much straight into packing my bags, and then had a final feed at home with the family. Before heading to the airport that next morning. So it's pretty rushed everything, but no, it was good.
And just to go back a couple of steps, when you did that injury, immediately, did you think you were cooked for the rest of the year? And then can you just explain to us when it kind of emerged that maybe you could get some more rugby in? Have you been with the Tars? Have you been with Wallabies staff working on that rehab? And just talk us through that 2-month sort of block.
Yeah, definitely. When I first did the injury, I took it pretty hard. Like I knew once I did it, I knew my knee was pretty cooked. But the first 4 weeks of the injury was pretty devastating. As I said, I took it pretty hard, but just bounced straight back up into my rehab. Had a good couple of boys around me, the Tars, getting me through it. And by the end of it, I sort of just grinded through my rehab, and then just got the call. It was awesome.
Was there a moment when you thought that the Wallabies thing might still be alive? Like, I understand there were some conversations had. Like, was there a point when you thought, okay, maybe this is not totally out of the picture here?
I think I always had that hope. I don't know how much hope I had, but it was always there. I was just hoping to have my chance to play for the Wallabies. But it was always there. So.
Max, sorry if I'm not jumping in again, I hope. But Eddie made a big thing about how this is kind of a generational change and that he's put in all these faith in younger players for this World Cup. As the youngest player in the squad, what do young people bring to it? What can you bring to this squad?
It's a tough question. I think I have a lot of aspects in my game, not just on the field. I feel like off the field, I can be a good mate to all the boys. But on the field, I just back my skill and I back myself completely. So I think I can bring a lot to this team.
When did you first watch the World Cup? What are your earliest memories?
I remember going over to England for the 2015 World Cup. That was unreal. Watching a lot of the boys that are in this squad right now, so it's pretty cool.
Max, when you say you were there for that, were you there as part of an organised playing group, or did you just go with your folks or friends, or what was the kind of setup there?
No, I was just with my family. Just went for a family holiday. around England watching the World Cup games. So it's pretty cool.
And how did the World Cup atmosphere kind of grab you at that point?
Well, I always loved footy. I played it all growing up, so the love was always there, and it was just amazing seeing how the crowds just roaring at everything that happens during the games. It's awesome.
Thank you. Isaac, congratulations. Could you talk us through how you found out? And also, I guess, there's a few kind of candidates for that position. Why you think Eddie, or what he might have told you, the reason why he's kind of opted for you, what you bring that maybe some of the others who've missed out don't?
Yeah, thanks, mate. I was about to head into a little team meeting over at the Force yesterday when I got the call, and yeah, it was a bit of a shock, bit of a surprise, but I guess as Max said, you always sort of keep onto that hope, and as I did, and then I guess speaking to Eddie, I guess something that I can bring difference. I guess a lot of energy, a lot of impact, the way I like to play the game, I like to run, physicality, bit of voice, and not also on the field, away from it as well. So hopefully I can do that over the next couple of months.
He's talked about you being an option on the wing as well. Did that come as a surprise? Are you happy with that? Is that part of your game that you rate as well? Or?
I hope so, mate. But yeah, I've been there before a couple of years ago at the Brumbies, which is a bit of a blessing in disguise. But yeah,